Oh, hey there. Come on in. Let me show you what's cooking in Bubba and Bubba's kitchen.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Hey guys, I'm James, Bubba's son. Bubba actually couldn't be here. I'm also known as baby brother.
Yes, my younger but bigger brother.
How are you, B? So what are we making today?
Good. We are going to share our family's recipe for crab cakes. We're gonna make this with king crab and a top secret family ingredient that I can't wait to share.
Awesome. I love crab cakes so much because they remind me of the family trips when we used to go to Alaska and catch the fresh crab and take it back to the house, and Dad would make the crab cakes.
What family was that? I wasn't there.
I mean, I figured out. We never did that, but we really love seafood, so.
Sounds good, though.
I'm making a remoulade sauce. It's gonna have a little bit of citrus, spicy. Goes great with the crab cake, so let's get it started. Here's to the Brother and Bo cooking show.
Yes.
It's a takeover.
Yes.
Well, let's get it cracking, all right?
Let's get it cracking. So I'm gonna start with this king crab leg here. And what I'm gonna try to do is get this part right here, this meaty part, out in one piece. Can she do it, folks?
Yeah.
That is the question.
This is the art now.
Now some people use scissors when they crack open their crab, but I've always done it with a knife.
I use my teeth because I
Do
just
you?
get into it, you know?
Okay, I think we're in the money.
Ooh.
We're in the money.
Ooh.
Yes. So this is what we're gonna make our crab cakes with today. Just some nice, juicy, sweet king crab.
My mouth is watering.
Take a piece. Take a small piece because we need this for our crab cake.
Oh, you love me now, huh?
Yes. For the people that don't know, if you're gonna go canned, I would stick with the lump. But I like to use the king crab right out of the shell. It's got more flavor, kind of sweet, kind of salty. You can really taste the crab in here. So cut it down the
Now you're a
sides.
pro at this. You've been doing this
Yes, I love crab.
since you were a baby, huh?
Listen, since I could move my hands to crack some crab. Got a nice piece there. And we don't want to destroy this crab. We just want to, you know, break it up enough to get it into some cakes. We're going to get this sweet part here from the bottom of the legs. Nice big pieces in here. That's from the claw there. So, what we're going to put in these crab cakes now is a little bit of parsley, some grandma knows seasonings. This is a seasoning line I made with Gigi, which you know. So this is our seafood seasoning. It's similar to an Old Day seasoning.
Absolutely, yeah.
I like to sprinkle until I hear my ancestors whisper, "That's enough, my child." So we're gonna sprinkle this in. This is the lemon pepper seasoning, so that gives it some of that citrus flavor that we need with the crab. And then we're gonna put some fresh squeezed lemon juice in there. There we go.
This is where the magic happens, huh?
This is where the magic happens, honey. Now we are going to add an egg.
Oh.
Okay. Then we're gonna add some mayo. Now, our top secret ingredient is cornbread mix. Yes, so this cornbread mix will act like a binder and it'll help the crab cake stay together, but it has that sweet flavor that cornbread has.
Set it apart from all the other ones.
Exactly, right.
From
You
the
know,
regulars.
exactly. You know what we do. You want to use a spatula so that you don't tear up this good, high quality crab meat.
I'm taking notes myself here,
Yes. Yes.
This is something I can add to the recipe book here.
Right, absolutely. You know what? I have a story about crab cakes.
It's not the one I was telling?
No, definitely
Sure.
not that story that
Okay.
I've never been a part of in my life.
Okay.
But I remember when I used to try to make crab cakes, I could never get them down right. And I remember one day when we used to have a restaurant in Ohio, And I was in the kitchen trying to make some crab cakes, and it was such a busy Saturday night. And you know how Dad used to get mad when I would cook in the kitchen?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he used to get so mad if I would cook in the kitchen, especially on busy days. So this one day in particular, he saw me making crab cakes, and he stopped what he was doing on a busy Saturday, and he showed me.
To help you.
Yes, he stopped to help me, and he showed me the secrets to perfecting a crab cake. I know. Oh, yes.
That's sweet.
That's what a lot of our memories are around food.
Those bonding moments.
Exactly, those bonding baker moments.
You know?
Yes, but yeah, so this is mixed up nice and good here. And then we're just gonna make our cakes.
Going into the patty mode.
We're going into patty mode. So we're just gonna kind of form these, and you can make them any size you want to make them. You can see those nice pieces of the king crab in there.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They look so good. I'd eat it raw.
Yeah, you
But I
don't want to
wouldn't
do that.
like
Yeah.
it. I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't do that, please. 'Cause
Why?
you do not want salmonella. And I do not want you getting salmonella. So let's skip the raw egg today. I like to make them sandwich size because if you don't eat them all the first night, you can, you know, put them on a bun the next day with some bacon and that remoulade or
Nice burger patty.
exactly Krabby Patty.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's get you to the sink.
Yeah, let's get me to the
Since you're a
sink,
mess.
please, and we'll pop those in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Thank you, brother.
Got it. And while those cool in the fridge, let's get saucy. So I like to start, you know, obviously mayonnaise base is gonna be your key ingredient in the remoulade. We're gonna go, you know, with some Worcestershire,
Yeah.
Worcester, whatever you want to call it.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Say it 10 times.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I like to do it, you know, wing it a little bit
Same
and do it
thing.
by
You
taste.
do the same thing.
Yeah.
To your ancestors whisper.
Yep. A little bit of Dijon mustard because it's gonna give it a little tangy feel, you know, flavor profile to it, definitely. And then we're gonna definitely hit it with the
Grandma knows.
Grandma knows.
Yes, because our grandma does no seasonings, that's for sure.
And this is gonna be a good, you know, a big flavor profile in it as well. I always like to give it some spice. You know, you guys killed it with this savory spice from Grandma Knows, and this is like a staple in our cupboard at home. So
Yes.
I like to add a lot just because I like,
Spice.
you know, the spice. And again, you know, for people at home that don't like spice, you taste and then you can add more. So now capers. This is like one of my favorite things in the world.
I love capers too.
Yeah, I could probably just eat them by the spoonful.
Right.
So you're gonna add some capers. It's okay if you get some juice in there too. And we don't like to smash them.
No.
I like them to be the little caper berries in there so you get a good amount.
You get
on
that
that.
little caper.
We're gonna add a little bit more. Little bit more?
Yeah, a little
Okay, cool.
bit more. Yes, sir.
All right. And then paprika, you know, common misconception. A lot of people think it's spicy, but
Yeah.
it's really
Just 'cause
a
it's
li-
red, I know.
It's just a color profile and
It
a little
is.
bit of flavor there.
Yeah.
And then we go with hot sauce. 'Cause, you know, that's
We want that extra kick.
right. And then lemon and lime is always
Yeah.
ideal when you have, and this is just so you don't get your seeds in.
Right. I see you there.
And we got our lime.
Which one do you prefer, lemon or lime? What do you guys prefer, lemon or lime, when you're cooking? I'm a lime girl. They're so similar, but it's something about lime that has just that exotic flavor or something to me. I don't know why.
Okay, all right.
Which are you, lemon or lime?
I'm gonna go with lemon.
You're lemon?
I'm just because I want to be different.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, you want to be able to see your seasonings in it. So,
I see him.
see, this is still looking a little light, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of the seafood,
Yeah.
you know, and then just a little more paprika.
And this sauce is good, like he said, with just about any seafood. You can use it with shrimp cocktail. It's
I've
good.
actually had it with chicken wings before.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's really good. I mean, it's
Really?
it's an all-purpose mayonnaise-based sauce.
Yeah, it is. And it's simple, it's quick,
Yeah.
and it's delicious.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
then So now we're looking good.
Try never that.
You wanna try some of that?
Yes, I do.
There we go.
Thank
Let's see.
you.
Where we at?
Right on point. Huh? Can't wait to
And then just to finish it off, we're gonna throw some of that, you know, parsley on there just to give it some color.
Yes.
Gonna throw that in the fridge.
Yeah. So now we want to have our oil on a medium-high heat. We don't want it too high because we don't want the outside to burn and then the inside not to cook. And you're gonna carefully place your cakes in this pan. I love cast iron skillet pans. They always give you that crispy finish on whatever you're cooking. If you're cooking fried chicken, if you're cooking fried fish, cook a lot of fried stuff. But if you're cooking crab cakes, you're gonna get that golden, beautiful outer crust on the outside.
Sounds like you take your frying pretty seriously.
I take my frying very seriously. And so we're just gonna let it get golden on the underside here. I'm gonna flip it towards me here. And it's a little trick my dad taught me too. When you're flipping things, if you don't want it to fall apart, you can take a butter knife and put it right in front. And it's kind of your support system there.
Like a crutch.
Exactly, crutch, yeah.
Sorry, Bubba.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my cooking tips. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one here. Ooh, look at that golden. And we'll push it down a little bit so it'll cook evenly. We just want the outside to cook. So we'll give this a couple more minutes here to get golden and beautiful on that side.
A few moments later.
And we're gonna finish it off in the oven. No! Don't drop the cakes now.
All right, we're going in. Here we go, baby. Man, B, you killed it with this one.
Oh, thank you, brother. Ooh.
Looking good.
Yes. Wait till we add a little bit of your remoulade on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll just put a nice dollop right on top of there.
Wow.
Ooh. Get your fork ready because we're gonna have to try these.
I got mine right here.
Yes, I'm gonna put a little bit of extra on mine. Okay, melt this water.
It is.
A little bit of parsley here.
Squeeze some lemon, right?
Might as well. Oh yeah.
All right.
Do this thing. Nice lump king crab in there. Yeah, you do. Taste that crab. Crispy on the outside.
Citrus.
Sweet cornbread.
That is.
Mixed with crab.
The remoulade makes it.
It does. Nice job, brother. Delicious.
Good job, baby.
And that's the Brother Bo Cooking Show.